several awards over the years, Wildcats are requested to display all over the UK and at many European airships. The aircrew and engineers were all volunteers from 825 Naval Air Squadron and the linked Wildcat Maritime Force based at RNAS Yeovilton in Somerset. So as you're crossing Wingovers out to the north and heading back into Show Centre for another crossover.
sharing roughly 5% of its parts in common. In addition to the UK, the type is also flown by the Republic of Korea Navy and the Philippine Navy. UK ordered 34 Wildcats for the Army and 28 for the Royal Navy to replace the links in service with both arms. The Army variant is known as the Wildcat HMA or Attack Helicopter 1 and is primarily used for battlefield reconnaissance and transport. The naval version, the HMA2, is Helicopter Maritime Attack 2, is used for transport roles, but also primarily for the anti-surface warfare role when operating from other naval vessels.
And those vessels can, of course, include the two Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carriers, actually, and that new flagship Prince of Wales, with those being at the top end, where there's likely to see more than one HMA2 so smaller frigate size, so all sorts of types where there would be one HMA2 around the entire coast. Yes, the Lynx was always the ship helicopter of the Royal Navy, and the Wildcat has taken over absolutely from that. To line abreast then, and they're going to be forming a rearward transition into a coordinated back. Good chance here perhaps to see the sensors mounted on the noses of the two Wildcats. It's the Westcat MX-15 electro-optical device which enables the pilot to target objectives at quite significant ranges. North weather, there's night capability as well. Armament can include the Stingray torpedo, the 12.7mm caliber M3M machine gun, which is mounted in the cabin doors, and the markless anti-sea venom missiles.
That ninth capability is through the provision of a sea scanning radar, Wildcat HMA2, so carrying, as Ben said, a big mix of short and heavier range missiles in the anti-shipping role. But
Back in towards us, and they're going to be accelerating in, ready for a crossing break, which concludes the display by the 2025 Royal Navy Wildcats. Now, the position for landing mark, we have a couple of farewells from the Air Tattoo too. One of them we marked yesterday when they presentated in front of us here. Once again, from all of us.
See the Lancaster?
What?
See the Lancaster?
Yeah.
Distance. I think it's still doing it. So that was just super cool.